Okay, we're going to talk about it in the dub. How y'all doing? I want to show y'all some love. Keep your head up. Fire signs. We got Aries-Leo-Sagittarius. How y'all doing in the dub? I hope y'all doing great. I'm hoping that everything is our love out there. That's all we can do. Let's get past all that other stuff. It's going to be trickery everywhere. But we still keep going because that's what we supposed to do. We ain't supposed to stop. Any black magic throw it up on here goes immediately back where it came from, 1,000,000 times fold. And anyone trying to mess with my chakras from head to toe, let the spirits knock it down immediately, spirit. And thank you. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you so much, my earth angels and the angels that work with me. I love y'all. Remember that y'all are so loved up in these streets. Don't get me wrong. I say what I gotta say. I'm not trying to be this and that, y'all. This is my personality. It's strong, because being who I am, people like, boy, that girl, boy, that. And then some people ask, was our girl? Honey, I'm more girl than you realize. I might talk like that, I got that swag like that, got that voice, I get my point across, everybody got that way. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your point across, because, me, I'm always been told I was gullible and easy to do and an easy target, but that was never true. They just be lying to you, baby. You need to ask me who I am, and I surely show y'all who I am, because I'm a loving person, but I keep telling people, don't think I'm weak, because I'm not none of that. So let's get busy here. Let's talk to these fire signs. We talking about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the homie land of the free. What's going down in your energy, my fire signs? What do I need to tell y'all? So Aries and Leo, Sagittarius. We'll start with Aries. What's Aries? What's the energy in your reading? What's going in your energy? What's going down? Okay, hold on. Sorry, y'all, they just flew everywhere. Somebody's relaxation. Somebody's 69. There's some old cats up in here. What's up, my older people? Somebody relaxing, ain't thinking about nothing. Somebody here 47, they indulged in doing something, Aries. Somebody was trying to indulge. You see these three people? See, one look like they got black eyes, something. They was in there. They took some. These some heavy hitters. In other words, some people took a butt whooping. I heard, and it took a little butt whooping, but they still standing. I'm still standing, and they celebrated something because they indulged in something. What did they do, Aries? Somebody Aries and somebody connected to Aries. What went down in Aries? What did they do, Aries? What's the energy here? What have they indulged in, Aries? Give me some more on this before I move around. What else did they indulge on doing to my Aries? Okay. They was daydreaming. A lot of them was daydreaming. Somebody 61. They could have been daydreaming about something. We'll get more. What else is going down in this energy for my Aries? They daydreaming to do what? Okay, they was going down memory lane. Somebody 20 years old. They've been thinking about the past and they going down memory lane. Let's get two more. What else is going down, Aries? This could be you or somebody connected to y'all. And don't take this person. You take it with a grain of salt. It's to help you, not hinder you. So don't take it personal. If your names are called when I pull cards, don't be personal about it. Ain't nothing but it's learning and helping both of them. Somebody could be 29 years old. They was making reservations and stuff, Aries. They was like, I got reservations. I'm first up in this mug. I'm first up in this dub. Somebody was making reservations to what? They were making reservations to get somebody in jail. So they wanted somebody at 56. They wanted somebody locked up. They're making reservations and daydreaming about somebody going to jail. So they want somebody locked up. So somebody was over here thinking about somebody going to jail, getting locked up allegedly. Who is this getting locked up under confinement here before we move on? Who is they thinking about to get locked up in confinement? Who they want locked up in confinement, spirit? Okay, yeah. They wanted this person, somebody that, an accident. They wanted this to get locked up and have an accident. See, something about the 16th could be in their birthday. They wanted to schedule an accident, but this accident, it didn't work out because it did come in reverse. Somebody could have been 33 they want to compromise. See, somebody needed to compromise in this situation because they wanted to cause an accident. But somebody wants to compromise with you, Aries. They need to compromise. I'm gonna tell y'all something. In the dove cause an accident, you need to compromise on that. Because I might not, if this me or whoever this is, I wouldn't take it that well if I find out that you did this on purpose. And you could have just, took a chill pill and compromised. That's all we got to do. Why we got to be like that? All we got to take a head off and all we got to hurt somebody. That ain't cool. What's this compromise? It's trying to cause an accident and they should compromise and they don't want to compromise. What's this compromise? Why they don't want to compromise and still want to cause accidents? Let's get these cards out. So why do they still want to cause you accidents, allegedly? Whoever this is allegedly, take it with a grain of salt, Aries. Don't go off personally with it. Somebody was trying to cause you an accident, but there's 3 people that trying to tell them they need to compromise. 2 girls and could be a boy, a man. These are grown people. These are grown people. They need to learn how to compromise. What they need to compromise? What was they trying to cause you an accident and need to compromise? Why do they need to compromise? Because they want to put you in jail and make you have an accident. This celebrity. There's a celebrity that needed to compromise about this. What happened in this tunnel? See, something happened in this tunnel to try to cause you an accident. This celebrity. What about this tunnel and this celebrity was trying to cause you an accident in this tunnel? The celebrity was trying to do it. Okay, see, here we go. Allegedly.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Okay,
it looks like an issue with the router and...
I'll shut you up. Okay, somebody was trying to assassinate somebody in this tunnel, this feminine. And somebody said they need to compromise. You do. Use your intuition. They was going to do this in the neighborhood. They was going to try to cause a homicide. So they was trying to do this to you, Aries. See, this is the big plan to take you out of here allegedly and cause you a homicide. But like I said, Most High see everything. You can't never be in the dark too long without getting caught, because I'm the one for you. Because you're going to get a loss. I told you. I ain't playing. I'm putting this on facts. There's a higher power involved in this situation. We all have to face up to what we do. And it's time to compromise before because putting a homicide on whoever this is or this meant for me, it cool up in the zone, homie. Now, because, it's time for the cause, compromise. There's 3 people that trying to make a compromise. Now, what's going on with Leo? Leo, what's in your energy here? Since Aries got this problem, or somebody, saving. Somebody's, 49 years old, working on their savings. Somebody could be 49. What else is going on? And there's a loss here. Somebody gonna lose 13. Somebody gonna get a loss. Somebody's gonna lose something. I hope you don't lose a pet allegedly, but something's gonna happen. Cause somebody, they was told to stop. Somebody 12th to stop. Somebody got 12 for the 12th day or 12th in their birthday, but they was told to stop. Okay, somebody was told to stop something before you lose. They didn't want to stop. And this person was committed, somebody 34, they was committed on doing something. So what else is going on here? What was they committed to do? Leo, you or somebody you know. It was somebody that's 21, that's pregnant. They was committed to doing something, Leo. You or somebody you know that's 21. They was committed. So here we go, the justice system. Something about justice here. The 11th. Something about the justice system is in here because of what somebody 22nd. See, somebody was planting some seeds, trying to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? They trying to plant out, went to somebody's yard to plant something here. And somebody 47, somebody went to go plant something. There's going to be justice about them planting and indulging on doing something. What did they indulge to do when they planted these seeds? What was they trying to do? Yeah, there was somebody that was sideways, pregnancy. Somebody was sideways, 3. Somebody here, something about pregnancy. They were sideways. Somebody pregnant was sideways on doing this. They were sideways. But what happened here? when they were sideways on doing this, planting seeds for somebody in the past. Now look. See, they stressed out now. Somebody 73 is stressed out or older. They stressed because they planted seeds, and this is injustice. Somebody got caught being seen planting something like in somebody's yard. What was they planting and caused them stressed out in somebody's yard? Magic? Was this magic? Yeah. They was planting something so somebody could lose. Somebody on the 13th, somebody planted something in somebody's yard allegedly so they could lose. There could have been a pet involved. They lost a pet and they stressed out about it. Or it could be they lost somebody. What did they lose here? What about this person stressed out because they planted something to lose somebody's pet or take somebody's pet? And they indulged in doing this. Somebody 52. See, somebody, some older cast was indulging in trying to take, somebody put a hit on somebody's pet allegedly to take their pet out too. And they vowed that they was going to do this. Somebody that's 54 here, and somebody wanted 25. Somebody could have been 25 years old, or they wanted to gain doing this to somebody, a Leo or somebody you know. They wanted to gain. What did they want to gain when they was going to do this? And they was, what did they gain from doing this? They thought they was going to gain. But guess what? It's okay. It's okay. You're not gaining nothing. Somebody said, it's okay. Don't worry. 65. You see that? They said, the angels, they got it. Don't worry. What they thought they was going to gain, but it's okay. What's this okay about? It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. So stay calm. Somebody 14, just stay calm. Just let it go, because if somebody's 76, they scheduled something to cause some turbulence. To somebody they preserved, they wanted to cause some turbulence. To somebody 7 could be they life path or whatever. Somebody could have been 77 and they were stubborn. And somebody hesitated with it too because they had two sides to them. The mind was telling them yes or no. So somebody did a ritual on somebody that was 18, could have been 18 older. They did a ritual. And they had a professional do it. So this is the person that do rituals. And they married to do this. Somebody 64 married to do it, but it's okay. They said, oh, it's okay, 65. They did this. Ancestors said it's okay. No problem. They got you. They telling me leave that alone. You planted seeds, so okay. So what was they trying to do? What was their whole basics of planting these seeds in somebody's yard? And somebody may have lost a pet or trying. What is the situation? What's the okay about ancestors? Let me know. They were planting seeds, but what's okay about this? They said it's gonna be okay. That's what I'm hearing. But it's okay. They planted seeds. What about this okay? It's okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, because they was in their ego. See, this person was in their ego when they planted seeds to do this. Somebody was in their ego, and this is a serial killer. Was in their ego when they did this. So, this a spouse or a partner. Somebody did it. Somebody's spouse or partner was in their ego. Okay, a family member. There was a family member, spouse, or partner by the beach. They went by the beach. They lived by the beach. What does this partner or spouse live by the beach or went to the beach? What did this family do? You see, they traveled. See, went over here on homicide. They was traveling trying to make a homicide. So these are kind of connected together. So they've been having meetings to do this. They were having meetings to do this. And they on social media. They've been on social media doing what? What was they doing on social media? Somebody was on social media at their home. Somebody been on social media at their home doing what? Thinking about this dismemberment. Somebody was trying to dismember somebody at home on social media. So somebody was going to dismember somebody on social media. So they were supposed to dismember somebody. But it's okay. We're not going to worry about it because Most High said they got it because it was over greed. So somebody was going to take somebody allegedly out for greed, but Most High said we good. It's all good. So what's going down here with Sagittarius over here? Sagittarius, what's going down in the dub for you? Let's see. What's going on with Sagittarius here? So somebody was trying to pay. So this is all like a family was trying to, dismember somebody, do a homicide to somebody that's on social media. Somebody was ready to do this too. What's going on with Sagittarius here? What's going on with Sagittarius here, Spirit? Sagittarius, what's going on? Okay. Something about a disturbance. Somebody wants to cause a disturbance to somebody. Could be 57 years old. What's this disturbance? They wanted to put somebody on puppet string the 15th. I ask any puppet to anything that is done, if this got to do with me, any puppet that's on me, that energy goes right back and attack them. Any puppet they have made on me in the ethers, I ask for all my energy to come back to me, cleanse and ruin. They stole any of my clothes or anything or this container to me, Most High in the ethers. I am not putting up with this puppet string. So somebody put somebody in puppet strings. They got a doll of somebody. So they have a doll of somebody to start a disturbance. Somebody been using a doll against you allegedly. If you don't know, you're going to learn. So what about this doll they was trying to do to cause you a disturbance, Sagittarius? Or you or somebody did it? See, somebody was masking this. They had this mask. 24. Somebody could be 24 and they wear a mask. What about this mask this person wear? See, they wanted to put a trap. See, somebody 78 is putting himself in a trap because they're going to be trapped. What's this? Somebody's going to go into a trap. What's this trap? They finna face a trap for doing this. Yep. Somebody going to be in the trap. So what else going on? So they masked themselves and they thought they was going to set a trap with this disturbance, but it's all going back to you. I called, we ain't doing no traps, justice and judgment on this. See, they vowed to do a trap to somebody 54. They did a vow to do this trap. So somebody was trying to vow and they married to do a trap to somebody. Looked like somebody family to cause some turbulence on the 7th. So they vowed to do a trap. And they, to somebody that self-loved themselves, 43. See, this person self-loves themselves, so they want to set a trap for this person, and they thought they could gain somebody 41 because they wanted this person to go to 56. They wanted this person in prison, but it's going to be justice for this because it's justice coming from this. Somebody setting a trap, so justice is here. What's going on in this justice here? So it's going to be justice for them setting this trap to somebody that's an introvert. See, somebody is 64, somebody's an introvert, and it was a trap for justice for this tarot reader. See, somebody that could be on the 10th. There's an introvert that was that's in sweet dreams, and they're really mad. Somebody 39 years old, they're pissed off because this person is in peace. Somebody 74 is pissed off because they wanted to do a robbery on somebody 59 for their blessings. They wanted blessings on the 23rd. They wanted to rob somebody of their real estate. Somebody 70. So somebody was trying to rob somebody of their real estate. So it's some justice coming. So don't worry about that allegedly. If they're trying to rob. So what else? Give me something on this robbery situation of this real estate. So what was they going to do for this real estate? What was the plan to do the robbery? So they was trying to rob a tarot reader. This is all to trap a tarot reader, cause a disturbance, put them on puppet string over real estate. You want me to go sit down somewhere? You need to go sit down somewhere. What's this real estate? Over this real estate. They was trying to get this blessings in this real estate. And they was setting a trap to do what? Allegedly. Over their debts, because they hold debts. See, they have a debt for their debts. They wanted to set a trap for money. So they was going to get rid of this tarot reader because of their debts they owe. You got a lot of nerve to sacrifice somebody because you owe. But then they said they don't really love this person. It's in the reverse. This person really don't love this person. Because this person wanted to bury somebody. And then they says, lies. And they was at a party. Somebody went to go party to do what? And they said these were lies about a party. What about this party they told lies at? So somebody told lies at this party that somebody was gone and they wasn't here. And they regret that. Somebody went and told lies at this party. And somebody's regretting these lies that they told on this because they were mind controlled. Told you they was mind controlled to tell these lies on somebody. to cause them an accident. They was trying to cause an accident and tell these lies on somebody, and they only wanted to cause a man-made disaster and use them for a power supply. If you don't know spiritually, then you need to know. Watch your back. Allegedly, they trying to use somebody's for a power play. So there's legal proceedings going to happen. So this person's going to end up in jail because they don't know how to back away. So who's leading this situation? Who's the leader? Who's leading this person to do this to this person? Who's leading this? Is this a situation with the cult? Who is involved in this? They was on the road. It was over jealousy. Somebody was on the road and it was all because they're jealous. And who's leading this? A jealous person is leading this. That's real jealous. That's the cover up. They want to cover up something. The main thing is to take you out to cover up something. That's what I'm getting. They want to cover up something. Yeah, somebody used to date this person in the past, allegedly, that wants to cover up what they done. They want to cover up this abuse and neglect that they did to accomplish a partner to the crime. Somebody's accomplice to the crime. This person went out of space in their mind, to fake their death. Somebody may go out of space to death, because fake their death for revenge. They're only so they fake their death for revenge because they're associated with the devil. The devil wants somebody to be strangled because this person's a pervert, but they're running away. They know you're perv, you better go home. It's a couple that's involved with this. So these aliens are here making natural disasters. That's what's hidden. And so this person had an affair with somebody, was drugged and poisoned in a hotel. This male was in these mountains, and they were setting these fires and then putting these bodies in the landfill. And they found them in the landfill inside. A child was in a wooded area, got married to these people for grandparents for justice. And they got imprisonment because of this organization in the cult, because they wanted to give a gift and was a caregiver that they caused a deed to. That's why this person's going to jail, and they want to clean this up. That's why they was on a boat trying to do life insurance fraud. They're surveilling this person so they commit suicide and cause fraud, but it didn't happen because this person, it was in the desert, but somebody's alive right now next to water. That's the secret, because they were trapped and they was only one. This person is healing, and they was trying to do the crime of passion, and so this person can go missing. It's all set up because they want to cover up for a cult and organization that wanted to use somebody for a power supply. Let me get out here. Like, share, subscribe.